Hello, and welcome back to Gnippets. Today's topic of discussion is women. I found, or I guess I heard, kind of towards the tail end of high school, and really, I guess more so after I graduated, that a lot of women found me really creepy. I certainly don't shy away from kind of raunchy jokes or anything like that, but I guess what bummed me out the most is that they were right. I've been doing a lot of kind of introspective thinking, reflective thinking. I've been reading a lot of feminist literature and stuff like that. And the more and more I kind of read about it, the more I find my past actions deplorable. There's a fancy word. I can't help but kind of agree, right? I look back and I go, I kind of was a creepy guy. I was a weird guy. And I guess what really, really bothers me is that it's something that I can't change. It's something that is just gonna be true for the rest of my life and stuff. And I've been reading up on it, and I see a bunch of stuff in different media about how, they regret it, but, it's also made them the man they are today. And there's a Henry David Thoreau quote I really like that's, "To regret is to live afresh." And the idea being that if you regret, you won't make that mistake ever again. You live life afresh. But quite frankly, I would rather have just never made the mistake. If I could do it all again, I just would have done it differently. I would much rather live a pure, clean life. And I don't really know what to do with it. Generally speaking, I'm pretty good at, well, maybe I'm not pretty good at not thinking about it. I find that exercising helps a lot. Sometimes if I'm feeling particularly terrible, I'll just go on a run. And I don't stop running until I don't stop feeling bad about it. And in addition to kind of already feeling bad about it, and this might be selfish to say, but I'm putting in the work. You know what I mean? I'm trying to become a better person. I'm reading up on the literature. I'm treating people better. And no matter how much work I put in, I only feel worse about what I did in the past. Or to explain further, I feel like my reward for putting in the work, for putting in the effort to become a better person is to feel like shit. Some might think that that's greedy or selfish to think that you should feel better for becoming or trying to become a better person, for kind of repenting a little bit. And I don't necessarily think so. I mean, maybe it is greedy of me, but am I no different than anybody else? Do people not feel good when they give a homeless person $1 or do charity work or volunteer somewhere? Do they not get like a warm, fuzzy feeling inside? Am I so wrong for wanting that myself? But I don't know. Maybe I want to be vindicated. Maybe there's a part of me, maybe I should go out and ask for forgiveness or for an apology. And then what, What if they say no? Then I'm right back where I started. Worse so, even. This was something I actually went to therapy for, kind of, briefly. I went for a couple months, and I worked through a lot of stuff. I felt a lot better. I think, or I'd like to think, I'm still pretty new to the rebirth game, whatever you want to call it. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. And the hope, I guess, or what my therapist was explaining to me at the time, he was saying that you'll basically forget about it as time passes. You'll forget about it as time passes, especially as you start meeting other women, more women. You'll find that you're not the person that you once was. You don't do the same things. And eventually you'll eventually kind of replant or mow over the problems or the mistakes of your past, and that's kind of when it changes. And I guess I'm in that place in my life where I don't have a lot of female friends. Hell, I don't have a lot of friends in general, but even less friends are women. And I guess the hope is that as time goes by, as I befriend more women, interact with more women, and become more confident in my ability to say that I'm not the person that I once was, things will hopefully be better. But we'll see.